breaking news.
And that breaking news as we come on the air, after more than 25 years, Norfolk's MacArthur Center Mall will close by this summer. Welcome to News 3 at 4. I'm Anthony Sabella. The city made that announcement this afternoon. Norfolk neighborhood news reporter Jay Green is live outside the mall downtown for us. And we know the city has wanted to redevelop this massive property. The movie theater there just closed. Can't say this is too big of a surprise, but Jay, what do we know about the closure tonight? Okay, we don't have Jay. It sounds like we have a little bit of a technical difficulty there. I will pass along, though, what he's learned since that closure announcement. So MacArthur Center is set to close by June 30th, marking the end of an era for a mall that once brought thousands of people into downtown every day. But if you've walked through there recently, or even in the last few years, you've seen the change, right? I was just there not too long ago when the movie theater announced it was closing inside, Regal Cinemas, and it was mostly empty, just a few stores. And large sections are already quiet, storefronts completely empty. I'm being told, though, that we do have Jay to give us a little bit more perspective. So, Jay, can you hear me? I want to bring you back in and talk about this. You know, when I was trying to talk to you earlier, I was just saying that this isn't really much of a surprise, right? For folks who have been to the mall recently, I mean, it's just been in decline for so many years, but now it's official. It's closing.
Yeah, absolutely, Anthony. As you mentioned, we had that announcement about the closure coming June 30th, 2026. And yeah, you're right. If you yourself or any of our neighbors have walked through the mall, it's kind of a ghost town inside. I went by a couple weeks ago myself, and you walk along and you've got closed stores and you're like, what is going to become of this place? Well, now we have a little bit more of an idea. So the city plans to rebuild the property into a mixed-use development, adding a new housing, hotel space, street-level retail, and walkable streets designed to better connect downtown with our nearby neighborhoods like Ghent and Freemason and all the other neighborhoods beyond downtown. The vision builds on what the mayor laid out in his 2024 State of the City speech, which I also covered. He called for a bold reimagining of the space to bring more people back to live, work, and spend time in downtown Norfolk. Now, the city, which bought the property in 2023, says it's now working to help the remaining tenants inside relocate, with demolition expected to start late next year before redevelopment moves forward in those phases. So now, News 3 anchor Kurt Williams and I, we have reached out to Mayor Kelly Alexander to try to get a comment on this. He did give us a little bit of a quote in the release that was sent out, and city leaders are saying, you know, the goal here is to turn the space into something that better serves downtown and the surrounding neighborhoods for years to come. Of course, we'll keep you posted as things move along, and I know my colleague Romello Stiles will be on this story as the night moves along. For now, we're live in downtown Norfolk. I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jay Green, WTKR News 3.
All right, thanks so much, Jay. I know a lot's been talked about in terms of what the future of this mall is going to be, and we will continue our coverage into this evening with Mello. But I appreciate you, Jay. Thanks so much for turning that report so quickly. All right, turning now to something that's impacting everybody right now.